This man's face was covered in sand, but he couldn't wipe it away. He was hanging from a cliff. One wrong move meant certain death. The bald guy gritted his teeth, putting all his strength into his fingers. He clawed desperately at the loose sand, but the sand couldn't hold his weight. He slowly started slipping and pressed his head against the ground, barely stopping himself. Then his phone suddenly rang. Rescue was only one call away. The bald guy slowly lifted one hand, reaching for his backpack, and almost reached the phone. Suddenly he lost his balance and started sliding fast. At the last second, the bald guy wedged himself against the cliff. Now he had nowhere to go. Sharp rocks waited below. Fear completely took over. Then he had an idea. Quietly counting the waves and timing every crash. After several more checks, he finally found the perfect moment. Without another second of hesitation, he turned and jumped into the ocean. Luckily he survived the fall, but the water was too shallow, and his waist slammed into the rocks. The bald guy fought through the pain, climbing onto a nearby rock, finally catching his breath. After a short break, he tried standing up again, but collapsed onto the rocks. Sometime later, the waves woke him up. He tried moving his legs, but they wouldn't move. His pelvis had already been crushed. Then he remembered his phone, but it was already ruined. The bald guy screamed for help, but only the waves answered back. No one was coming. He took off his shirt and quickly wrapped his wounds, then looked around, spotting a small island in the distance. It was his only hope. The bald guy made one last gamble, crawling to the edge before throwing himself into the sea. He swam with one arm as his body slowly gave out. Halfway across, a sharp pain hit his stomach, and he sank underwater. He tried calling for help, but only bubbles came out. His survival instinct took over as he fought back to the surface, finally breaking the surface, but he was completely exhausted and blacked out again. This time, he couldn't fight anymore. His body slowly sank until his feet touched the ocean floor.